All right, Oakland, we are back. And it's time for us to continue our Year 6 offseason with your Oakland Athletics. And I gotta say, so far, been a bit of a disappointing offseason. Not because there hasn't been any action, but just because we've had to say goodbye to a few players that have been here since year number 1. A few players that helped us win a World Series in year number 4. First up, our third baseman, our Gold Glove winning third baseman, Ryan Healy from California. I had high hopes for this guy. He turned out to be a solid third baseman, 86 overall, but 31 years of age. He wants, what, $10 million per season? That combined with Patrick Mesa, our prospect third baseman who's moving up the ranks, just had a great rookie season. It's time for Ryan Healy to go. So thank you very much, Heels, for your contribution, but it's time we part ways. And also the starting pitcher, Sean Manaea, 31 years of age, 94 overall. I would have loved to have held on to this guy, but I mean, with those kind of numbers and asking for $25 million per season, it just doesn't add up. I mean, I'd give him $25 million if he consistently had the type of season that he had when we won the World Series, 2.53 ERA, but last season 4.23 ERA, the season before that 3.35. I'm not paying $25 million for a starting pitcher with those kind of numbers. So thank you very much for your contribution, Sean Manaea. He was great in that year four playoff run, but it's time we take this team in a new direction. I've already done some pre-scouting. I've already gone ahead and figured out what I want from this team, and I think you guys are going to like the new lineup. Now, this is not the right batting order. I will change that once we get into spring training. I just wanted to show you guys what the team looks like right now, what the 25-man roster looks like. So, you know what, I'll do lineups first. So, Jude Aguero in left field, Phil Germano at center field, David Cato in right field. Those are going to be our outfielders, the O's in the outfield. Miguel Sano at first base. I don't know if I'm going to hit him at number 3 or number 4 this year. Javier Baez at shortstop, Walter Chang behind the plates, Geraldo Silva at second base, and Patrick Mesa third base. This is the guy who's replacing Ryan Healy. You can see why. 25 years of age, just had his first MLB season, and he had a lot of growth. We need Perky Nips to grow like that, boys. Theo Perky Nips is going to be the replacement for Miguel Sano, and I still have to get a designated hitter. I want to bring in some more power to this lineup, because as of right now, Theo Perkinson is the second most powerful batter against right-handed pitching, up there at 78, right? The only other guy who's better is Miguel Sano, so I got to find another powerful right-handed or powerful batter against right-handed pitching. Philip Nakajima is our defensive shortstop. He can also be in there for second base or third base. I don't know if this guy's going to end up growing. His potential might just be stuck at 80, but I do like that, or those defensive stats. Fielding, arm strength, got to get that arm accuracy up there. But he's in there more just to replace the second baseman, the third baseman, and the shortstop when they get tired. Jim Raymond, our catcher substitution. We picked him up in a trade recently. I love his fielding. I love his reaction. I love his blocking. I might even put him in there to bat against lefties compared to Walter Chang. Walter Chang's number against lefties went down. I'm going to leave Walter Chang in there for right now. I'm going to leave Jim Raymond on the bench, but that is our catcher substitution. And I brought up Ricky Tremble. He has not played in the majors just yet. He's been playing down with our AAA affiliates. Take a look at his batting numbers. Not the greatest, but he could always be a replacement in the outfield for the O's. And if you look at it, he's a right-handed batter, and he's not bad against lefties. His contact versus lefties is there at 60. His power versus lefties is up there at 71. His discipline's up there at 73. He had a good growth season. His potential grew. His overall grew. Give him a chance, and you might have another Jude Aguero type season where this guy ends up growing. This is what I meant about going in a new direction. I'll look at all these guys that we have on this team. Perky Nips is 25. Philip Nakajima is 24. Jim Raymond's 23. Dutremble is 25. If you take a look at the lineup, Aguero's 26. Cato's 25. Walter Chang's 30. No. 30. Patrick Mesa's 25. All right, so we got a lot of young players that we're hoping to grow. And if you look at the pattern here in Oakland, year 1, miss the playoffs. Year 2, make the playoffs. Year 3, miss the playoffs. Year 4, win the World Series. Year 5, miss the playoffs. Year 6, losing the wild card game. So if that pattern continues, it looks like the year 7, we're going to miss the playoffs. So I might as well give these guys some growth, right? So that is the lineup. I just need to find a lethal designated hitter, and I have someone in mind. And the pitching rotation, Sonny Gray, he's 94 overall. I don't want to give up on this upcoming season. I do feel like we could be a playoff team, and there's no one that I want to sign in free agency where I need to free up all this money. And Sonny Gray's still got 2 more years left, so I could use him this year. If we're not a contending team, I could trade him mid-season. I could trade him at the trade deadline to bring in some prospects. If we are a winning team, that 94 overall starting pitcher is going to help us out. And at the end of the season, say we make the playoffs, win or lose, then I can trade him in his final year. He's only 33 years of age. I've seen guys continue to grow to 34, 35 as long as they're playing and they're producing, right? So I think I might hold on to Sonny Gray, and I can always trade away Jesse Hahn still, because the pitching rotation with Sonny Gray looks pretty good. Sonny Gray is our ace. Jose Fernandez is number 2, 87 overall. Gustavo Becerra, number 3, 83 overall. And I love our bottom 3 starting pitchers. All their stats are on the brink of growing, and I don't know. It reminds me of a Jesse Hahn, who right now is mid-relief. Take a look at his numbers. He's 89 overall, and look what he did 2 seasons ago. 2.79 ERA. Guys like Gustavo Becerra, his numbers are looking very similar to Jesse Hahn's if he continues to grow. Same thing with Ken Shockley. No MLB service, left-handed pitcher. Look at those numbers. I mean, it's on the brink. You got to play him. And Joey Grubb, same thing. Everything's, mid-60s to 70s, on the brink. Be potential. So I want to play all these guys. Our long relief pitchers, we got 2 more starting guys that we're going to give the chance to play. Chris Carrera looks like that. He throws left-handed. Look at all those stats again, kind of like Jesse Hahn, just on the brink. Emery Bloom, I'm going to trust this guy. I don't like his Ks over 9 innings, and he's 27, but he's got A potential, and that hits and walks over 9 innings might be useful, so I'm going to put him in as a long relief pitcher. Now, we have a lefty, we have a righty. I still have to get rid of Jesse Hahn. Sheldon Palmer and Michael Coker are going to be the mid-relief pitchers. Tim Schultz, I moved to the setup just because I might have figured out why Tim Schultz is not pitching well. His stamina is only 23, so he's got to be a closer or a setup guy. I had him in a mid-relief role last year. Michael Alford's going to be the closer, but Coker's got a stamina of 31. Sheldon Palmer's got a stamina of 44. So I'm going to trust these guys as the mid-relief, and what we have to do is trade away Jesse Hahn for a left-handed mid-relief pitcher. I need a lefty in there, okay? So that's what we're going to do right now. So trades, I've already gone ahead and figured out a team that would work out with this trade. So hang on a second. Was it the Phillies or... Yes, it was the Phillies. So this guy, Sid Brennan, 27 years of age, B potential, 78 overall. He's got no MLB service, so we're getting him at a perfect time. Take a look at those numbers. Not the greatest, but he's got the B potential, so he could end up growing. And his hits and walks over 9 innings are at least 70 or higher. So I'll take this guy, all right, for Jesse Hahn. Now the value's still in our favor, and I'm also going to pick up a center field prospect, Fernando Valdez. He's got the A potential, but he's only 55 overall, so another perky nips right here. Might take like 7 years just to get better. So Sid Brennan and Fernando Valdez for Jesse Hahn, who's in his final year of his contract, 33 years of age. If I got to choose one, I'll go with Sonny Gray, who's got 1 year left, and then I can trade him after that. All right, so Jesse Hahn for Sid Brennan and Fernando Valdez. Sounds like a good deal. We'll accept that trade. All right, so that has gone through. Manage roster, blah, blah, blah. All right, so I don't know if that guy's on the team here. Hang on a second. Sid Brennan. So let me add him to the 40-man roster. There you go. Move to the MLB. Boom. And what about that center fielder? He's not on the 40-man roster, right? Is he eligible for... No, good. Okay, so pitching rotation. So we got Sonny Gray, Jose Fernandez, Gustavo Becerra, Shockley, and Grubbs. Chris Carrera and Bloom as the long relief. Sheldon Palmer, Coker, and Sid Brennan as the mid relief. So 2 righties and a lefty. Tim Schultz as the setup, and then Michael Alford as the closer. So that is our pitching rotation. That is our lineup. Now we just need to find the right designated hitter, and I got my eyes on somebody here. So we freed up $1.37 million. See what I mean about not needing to trade away Sonny Gray right now? I mean, I could go out and get somebody like this, but I don't want to bring in someone who's worth $25 million. Screw that. All right, but there was one designated hitter that I found that would be perfect. The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. Now, he fits into the age category for the older players on this team. Walter Chang is 30. Phil Germano is 30. Miguel Sano is 30. We got a lot of guys. Our shortstop, Javier Baez is 30. So he fits into the older crew on this team. Take a look at these stats. Contact versus versus righties and power versus righties way up there. Now, he's not going to be the greatest versus lefties, but we could always use Ricky Tremble to designate hit against lefties, right? Now, he's not horrible. I mean, his contact versus lefties is up there at 63, but I needed to find that that power hitter against righties. Like I said before, Perky Nips is the second most powerful guy against right-handed pitching, and his discipline's way up there at 97. So he is going to be brought in as a designated hitter. Now, let's see what he's done in previous years. 28 home runs and 444 at-bats, 86 RBI. I mean, look at his batting average, 311, 323, 312 on-base percentage. So imagine Schwarber and Sano in the number 4 and 5 spots, or the number 3 and 4 spots, all right? That's bringing the power that you need into the lineup. And then we've got everything else taken care of. So Schwarber, I'm going to sign 30 years of age. Let me give you 2 years. Yeah, I'll give you 2 years, and I'll pay the man. I want to make sure that I get this guy on the team, all right? So if I put him every day, is he going to be forever pissed? Yeah, he'll be forever pissed about that. So let me go 10.5. I can afford it. This is why we traded away Jesse Hahn. So 2 years, $21 million, everyday player for Kyle Schwarber. There you go. And is there anyone else I need to sign on this team? I need to get a catcher. I need to get a catcher, I need to get a third baseman, and I need to get a center fielder. Okay, so let me just pick that up quickly. All right, so managed contracts, catchers. So is there anybody that I could sign here just to a cheap deal? I don't want to get anybody old like this. There we go, 23. There we go. Robbie Shatner. Shatner. All right, baby. Shatner's on the team. Third baseman I needed. Is there any young players here? Oh, here we go. Alexi Benitez. 23 years of age, 74 overall. That'll do. All right, very nice. And then I just needed one more center fielder. 19 years of age. Bart Yoder. We'll take him. Oh, yeah, 81 for fielding. That's not too bad. All right, so that is everybody. Now we just need to watch guys like, what's his name? We got to figure out where Ryan Healy goes, and we got to figure out where, what's his name? Sean Manaea goes. Hopefully a team that was horrible last season picks up Sean Manaea, because we're going to get their draft pick, right? Or I think it's, no. We take their first-round pick, but it gets put to the second round anyways. So it's not like we'll get the first overall pick. So Sean Manaea, let's see where he goes. And we got to make sure that we get Schwarber back. So hang on. Last thing, coaches. I got everyone. Yes, we got everyone signed for the coach. So we're good. So let's start it up, boys. All right. So Robbie Shatner has accepted the Athletics offer. Good. Bart Yoder has accepted the Athletics offer. Jameson Talon has gone to the Texas Rangers. God damn it. So Texas now has Mike Trout and this guy, Talon, starting pitcher, $26 million per year. So they got, like, $56 million tied up in 2 players. Great. Edwin Diaz has gone to the Colorado Rockies. Jesse Hahn has gone to the Philadelphia Phillies. Oh, no, that was the trade, right, for Sid Brennan and Fernando Valdez. Right, okay, so that was the trade. Let me go back out here. Blah, 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 blah. I want to make sure Schwarber is not receiving offers from anyone else, and I'm getting screwed over. No, it's still the best offer. Come on, Schwarber, sign with us. Shelby Miller has decided to go to the Seattle Mariners. Well, this is like year 7 Shelby Miller, so he should be a little bit older now. Dansby Swanson goes to the not the Cleveland Indians, the Chicago Cubs. Good, so we don't have to worry about him. That's shortstop. Michael Fulmer goes to the Tampa Bay Rays. Juan Moncada, fuck, I'm butchering these names. Jesus, man. $207 million deal to the Nationals. Jeez, so much money being thrown around. All right, completed. Blah, 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 blah. Let me see again, Schwarber. Come on, baby. You got to sign with me. Still offering him the best deals. Same thing with this Benitez guy. You know what? Withdraw. Let me get that offer to Benitez again. It wasn't maxed out. Benitez. There you go. There you go, 100K. All right, there you go, my man. Sign with us. Next day, Kyle Schwarber has accepted the Athletics offer of $21 million over 2 years. Would you like to stop simulating? Yes, I would. All right, so Iglesias goes to the Toronto Blue Jays. Kyle Schwarber goes to the Oakland Athletics. So what do you guys think about that? 30 years of age. Tony Kemp goes to the LA Dodgers, and that completes our team. That completes our team for year number, what's it called? Year number 7, all right? So Schwarber, got him in there in the DH. There you go. So DH versus righties, and DH versus lefties, we can always use Tremble, because Schwarber is the outfielder, right? So look at Schwarber's stats against lefties. He's still got the discipline, which means that he can earn walks against lefties. And Tremble, 60-71. So you got a 63-52 or a 60-71. You could even give Ricky Tremble that DH role. I'm going to put Schwarber in there for right now, but I want to know what you guys think about that, all right? So that's our team, boys. Aguero, Germano, Cato, Sano, Baez, Chang, Silva, Mesa, and Schwarber. So we got that power in there now. So that has taken care of everything. We have 77 players under contract. Do we need any more pitchers? No, we're good. No, we're good. I could use maybe a closing pitcher. If there's a closing pitcher out there that I could acquire that's like cheap, like 70 or 60 overall potential, that's young, I'll bring him into the team. No, there's nobody. All right, so that's it. So what I want to do now, I don't want to bore you guys. I want to make sure that I'm not going to lose anyone to the Rule 5 draft. So give me 1 second and I'll go through the team entirely. Okay, so I've gone through the entire team. We are taken care of. How many players we have? We have 34 players on our 40-man roster. So good, I got a little bit of room. I just want to show you guys some things, all right? So hang on a second. Is there a way I can sort? No. Hang on, sort. Yes. So the most money I'm shelling out right now, Sonny Gray, who's 33 years of age. He's going to be in his final year after this season. So 2 more years. Baez, he's got another 2 more years as well. He's 30. Sano's got another 3 years. He's 29. Schwarber's got another 2 years. He's 30. All right, so you can see that's the big time money sent out to Sonny Gray for 2 more years, Baez for 2 more years, Sano for 3 more years, Schwarber for 2 more years. So we're okay. We're okay right there. Then we got guys like Palmer, 24, Alford, 24, Tim Schultz, 26, Aguero, 26, Mesa, 25, Cato, 25, Fernandez, 25, Bacara, 26. So you can see where the switchover is going to be. I still think we can be a competitive team this year. That's why I want to hold on to Sonny Gray. He will make our pitching rotation much better, and Schwarber will make our team much better for power. We're gonna have that big time power in the middle part of our lineup with Sano and Schwarber. Against lefties, we may not be as good, but there's more right-handed pitching in the league, so we'll be okay. So let's just, you know what, sim off season. There you go. I've already taken care of everything. Yep. So we got that third baseman. Alan Hansen has decided to sign with the Red Sox. Sean Manaea has gone to Chicago. So the Chicago White Sox there. Interesting. So we don't have to deal with them. They're not in our division, but he is in the American League. My God, man. 199.1 million. You just couldn't go up to 200. 9 years. So he signed till he's 40. That's a lot of money there, Chicago. All right, so Sean Manaea has decided to sign with somebody else. It's a sad day. Tyler Glasnow, all right, with San Francisco. The Twins are interested in offering you a trade. They want to give me Yoel Santana for Jimmy Comstock. Let's see. No, thank you. I don't like that walks over 9 innings way down there at like 40. Alex Reyes has decided to sign with the Cleveland Indians. Man, it's a fire sale. Everyone's going somewhere else. Tyler Goodell has gone to Texas. How good is he? 4 years, $36 million. So there's another player in our division. Keon Bronxton is going to the Tampa Bay Rays. Alex Bregman is going to the Toronto Blue Jays. 8 years, $25 million. Look at this money being sent out. The Blue Jays got a big-time player. Nope, I don't want to stop simulating. We're okay. Nope, I don't want to stop simulating. David Dahl has gone to the Houston Astros. Joey Gallo has gone to the St. Louis Cardinals. Good, so we don't have to worry about Trout and Gallo anymore hitting bombs for Texas. Blake Snell has gone to the Pittsburgh Pirates. Good, a bunch of players going to the National League. That's what I like to see. Sim off season. No, I don't want to stop simulating. Blah, blah, blah. Get this shit done. The Brewers are interested in offering you a trade. Let's see. They want to give us Andy or Andres Torres, Fernando Valdez. Let's see this Torres guy. Not bad, but I want to hold on to that guy with the A potential. We got our AAA squad set. We got our MLB squad set. I'm not worrying about the single A and double A. All right, so the Rule 5 drafts. Let's go to it, all right? So Tim Anderson is signed with the Cincinnati Reds. Good, so another player over to the NL. And now we got the Rule 5 draft. So let's go. There's going to be a lot of players taken. Hopefully nobody from our team gets taken. I'm just going to auto draft. Simulate the rest? Yes. Wait, no. Skip selection. There you go. And now simulate the rest of the draft. Yes. All right, so that is the year, or the Rule 5 draft, not the year 5 draft, the Rule 5 draft. Hang on a second. Let me just go back into this. We didn't lose anyone. Well, we still got 78 players under contract. Good. So that's our team taken care of. So let us quickly just get the offseason done. I want to figure out what the team... You know what? I'm going to decline these offers. I don't want to make any trades. They're probably prospect trades, and I already got my team set. I know exactly what I want from the Oakland Athletics in year number 7 here. So Hunter Renfroe has decided to sign with the Cincinnati Reds. Okay, I want to take a look at free agency. There might actually be some players still available. There's so much money being moved around here. All right, so boom, boom. I wonder if there's any good players left. There might be some older players like Kelvin Herrera. Nah, he's 33.79 overall. He got some players who were good when they were in their prime, but now Carlos Gonzalez, Josh Harrison, 77 overall. Now all these younger players that are coming up are replacing these guys. So here we are, boys, spring training. So let's take a look at, where are we? Grapefruit? Nope. There we go, the Athletics. So how do we rank up on paper? Yeah, second for contact, fourth for power, third for pitching. Our speed is way down there. Our defense is way down there. What did I say? We're playing some of our younger players this year, and they're not fully ready to go. But power-wise, contact-wise, and pitching-wise, we are good. So I think we'll still see a good simulation here. Let's take a look at the top prospects. Eddie Franco is, what's his name? Theo Perkynips up there. Sebastian Moore, starting pitcher. Yeah, he's still down there in the prospect or in the minors. No, I don't see anyone on our team. Dan Couture, he's up there. Elijah Wood, a bunch of our pitchers look to be good prospects. All right, so Perky Nips, I mean, we're going to see how you play this year. So let me just take care of training quickly. Phil Germano, weight room. Phil Germano, we don't need you getting more powerful. Just worry about contact for right now. There you go, Phil. You're good right there. David Cato, we're still trying to turn into a better outfielder. These guys I'm not going to worry about. Nope. George Grimsley, Alfred Deaton, Marcus Chappelle, Bart Yoder. I'm not going to worry about these guys. Jude Aguero. Okay, so Jude, we're still trying to give a stronger arm to. So, yeah, we're going to leave on combination toss. Kyle Schwarber, just focus on power, my man. I just want you to get powerful. Ricky Dutremble. All right, so Ricky, with Ricky Dutremble, he could be a power hitter for us. So, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to put weight room for Ricky Dutremble. He really could be a power hitter for us. Austin Perez, fielding drills. All right, all these guys down here. Baez. No, I don't want speed for Baez. Let's go arm strength and arm accuracy. There you go. Get even better. Philip Nakajima, arm strength, arm accuracy. Eddie Rosario are these guys down there in the minors. Patrick Mesa. Now, we already improved his arm strength and arm accuracy good enough. I mean, I think I should focus on the batting for Patrick Mesa now. His fielding reaction, I mean, is already good enough to compare with Ryan Healy, and I imagine it's still going to grow. How much weight? 220. He's got some power. Yeah, he could get some power. Could Mesa. So, you know what? Let's get power versus righties and power versus lefties up there for Patrick Mesa. Geraldo Silva. You know, for you, let's just focus on contact. There you go. Miguel Sano, power. John Alexander. This guy down there in AAA, man, he's growing. You know what? For you, let's focus on contact. Get that contact versus right. You know what? Focus on power for this guy. Yeah, he could end up being something good. Theo Perkynips, weight room. All right. Walter Chang, batting cages. Yep. Jim Raymond, I want to work on our arm strength and arm accuracy. Kevin Floyd, I want to work on contact. There you go. We got two potential catchers, 23 and 21 years of age. So let's grow these guys. Michael Alford, Sheldon Palmer, Elijah Wood. Tim Schultz, Michael Coker. Yeah, I want all these guys focusing on makeup. There you go. Makeup. There you go. Johnny Bridges. And then our starting pitchers, makeup. Focus on makeup. Makeup. Shockley, makeup. Focus on that makeup. Focus on that makeup. That's what's going to make you jump in the overall category. All right, so that is all of that taken care of. The lineup. Okay, so yes. So let me go ahead with this. I will edit the lineup for spring training. I want to make sure that we have the right players playing. And I'll take into account that this is the lineup that I want for the regular season. I want to get a good chunk of the season simulated in this video. So hang on one second. Okay, so here are the lineups the way I see them for year number 7. I think we got a great team here. So against righties with DH, we'll just focus on the DH roles right now. Versus righties with DH, Jude Aguero is going to be our leadoff guy no matter what. His power versus righties and lefties are both mid-50s, so I don't want him being relied upon for power, even though he's hit 13 home runs last year, 11. But the way I got it set up, Jude Aguero is going to be the leadoff guy for every single lineup. Now, Phil Germano versus righties. His power versus righties is less than his power versus lefties. So he's going to be in there for the number 2 spot, and Cato's going to be in there for the number 3, because Cato's power versus righties is up there at 67. So when it comes to power, you got Aguero 55, Germano 59, Cato 67, and then Sano 87, Schwarber 93. So you slowly rise up in power till you get Schwarber at number 5. Against lefties, it's the same thing, but Cato and Germano are switched up. And the reason is because their power. Aguero 52, Cato, 53 power against lefties. Germano, 65 power. Suno, 95 power. And then we don't have, what's his name, Schwarber. I'm going to try Ricky Tremble in as the DH versus lefties, just for spring training. I'm going to see what his numbers look like, okay? But it's the same kind of idea where it's the power rating, it slowly grows to the number 5 spot. And then after that, back to righties, you got Javier Baez after Schwarber. Not bad. You got Geraldo Silva after Baez. His clutch number, he might be able to get some RBIs there in the number 7 spot. Patrick Mesa, I don't want to move him up in the lineup just yet. And Walter Chang in the number 9 spot. I want Walter Chang's discipline rating to just get on base for Jude Aguero, basically. And against lefties, after Tremble, you got Geraldo Silva, Patrick Mesa. He hits much better against lefties, so we're going to try him out. Javier Baez and Walter Chang. And on the bench, you got Perky Nips, Nakajima, Jim Raymond, and Kyle Schwarber. Now, Schwarber could be the DH against lefties. I'll figure that out. But for right now, I want to try out Ricky Tremble. So, pitching rotation looks like that. All the extra pitchers that we have, I just put in the relief role right here, so we can officially go ahead and sim spring training. But before we do, hang on one second. All right, that's a little bit better. Whatever, we just got to power through it. So, let us take our Year 7 Oakland Athletics into spring training. With the new setup, I want to see how these guys simulate, all right? So, yeah, we'll just go all the way past here. Ricky Tremble versus left-handed pitching. We're going to have to take a look at his stats. If he's not doing well, I'll throw Schwarber back in there just for his discipline category, okay? So, last game, spring training has come to an end. We are 16-15. Not the greatest, but let's take a look at who did what, all right? So, positional players. Let's go through this slowly. So, catchers, Walter Chang and Jim Raymond. Let's see, Jim Raymond hit 243. Walter Chang back there, only hitting 209. His numbers continue to drop off. Not good. First baseman, Miguel Suno and Perky Nips. Perky Nips hit 1 home run, boys. Oh, he hit 147. Not good. Miguel Suno with the batting average of 253. Let's see, Perky Nips. We need you to have a good season, or good growth season here, Perky Nips. It's all on the line. Everyone keeps on ripping on me for keeping you. Please, you gotta grow. Geraldo Silva, let's see what he did. He hit 370. Yeah, our second baseman who replaced DJ LeMahieu, great. Patrick Mesa, let's see what he did. 244. Baez and Nakajima, all right, not the greatest. Schwarber, he hit 306 with 5 dingers. Nice. Ricky Tremble hit 183. Now, hang on a second. Let me see his average against lefties. I could always just put him on the bench and he can go in there when the game wants him to. Average versus righties, where's average? Average versus lefties, 136. So I'm going to put Schwarber back in there just for his discipline category. And then Phil Germano and David Cato, yeah, they both hit well as well. Good. So starting pitchers, closing pitchers, let's see, Alford, Sheldon Palmer, good. ERA is where I want them to be. Relief pitchers, Coker, and Tim Schultz, good, right where I want them to be. And starting pitchers, good, not bad. All right, Emery Bloom, good. Ken Shockley, good. Yeah, it's spring training. It's a little bit early, but let's see how this team performs. So I think that's taken care of everyone. No, it's not. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead one more time and just edit the lineups for AAA, AA, and get all this stuff, and we are ready to simulate year number 7. Hang on. Okay, so we got the 40-man roster taken care of. We only have 25 players on our MLB squad. Each one of our affiliates have 25 players. I've taken care of everything except for the lineups for AA and AAA. I might have to do that still. Well, I will have to do that still. I just can't access it yet until we advance to the season. So let's advance to the 2023 regular season. Oh my God. All right, so first thing we're going to do is, because I don't see us going too much farther in regards to, like it's year 7, 8, 9, 10, we might go to 10, right? I'm going to still focus on scouting, but I want to focus more on the team itself and the regular season. So we're just going to put scouting on automated. The computer will find me some good players, don't you worry, all right? But I want to focus on simulating and getting some seasons done. I mean, what's the point of drafting a guy in year number 7 to have him play or be ready to play in year number 8, but just to be another Perkinson where he takes like 5, 6, 7 years to be ready? So I think this team is young enough to go another 3 years with the roster that we have, so let's just let the computer focus on scouting. Now, with the managed roster and the lineups for AA and AAA, let's see here. Is this all? Yeah, I might have to change this. Okay, so let me quickly just go through this. Okay, so it took a little bit longer than I wanted, but we got our MLB squad taken care of, our AAA squad taken care of, and our AA squad taken care of. All right, so right-handed versus DH, it's the same. Schwarber's in there at number 5, and left-handed versus DH, Schwarber's back in there with Ricky Dutremble on the bench. All right, so it's the bench of youngins and the lineup of veterans with a few youngins in there. Let's see what the Year 7 Oakland Athletics can do for us. All right, this should be interesting. So I want to go a month at a time here. What am I forgetting about? What am I forgetting? The scouting is going to be taken care of by itself. Contracts, yeah, all I got to do is focus on this. I get so it's all so much, there's so much micromanaging, but if I'm not focusing on the scouting, we can go here. So, first series against Texas, let's see, and it's a, ooh, good, the friggin' Texas Rangers with Mike Trout and that other, what was it, oh, that Talon starting pitcher, right? Yeah, Jameson Talon, there you go. So we lost that first game. Sonny Gray with the shutout, Jose Fernandez with the W, Gustavo Bacara with the loss, then Ken Shockley, nice. All right, so next 3 up against the Houston Astros. Let's see, we take games 1 and 2, we lose games 3. Let's see who took it. Emery Bloom, long relief pitcher, nice. Sonny Gray, I brought him back. I need one more good season out of Sonny Gray, get us into the playoffs, and Jose Fernandez. All right, so next series up against Texas. Now, is there going to be any changes this quickly? Sano's dropping, yeah, you're going to see him drop and go back up. I want to keep an eye on Perky Nip. So he's had 5 at-bats, 1 RBI. He's hitting 600, boys. Good. Go, Perky Nips, from the bench. All right, so Texas, we got Bacara, Shockley, and Grubbs. Let's see what we can do. We win. Oh, we only win 1 of them. Not good. Shockley gets the W right there with the shutout. Bacara loses that game, and Emery Bloom, the long relief pitcher, loses that game. All right. Next one, Sonny Gray, whoo, is 2-0 so far. Look at that ERA up against Chris Rodriguez. And Sonny Gray wins another one, 3-0 so far. Good job. Jose Fernandez versus Matt Harvey. And Jose Fernandez, Emery Bloom's going to take his long relief. And Gustavo Bacara, let's see, he loses that one 5-1. So far, so good. We're 8-5. We're taking series. We've only lost 1 so far to the Texas Rangers. Keep this up, boyos. Ken Shockley, he's 2-0. He's 3-0 now. His ERA is .86. Great job. Our pitching is good, isn't it? I mean, that's one thing I'll show you guys again. Yeah, the first-ranked team on paper. Our speed is crap. Our defense isn't there, so that will hurt the pitching stats. But the power and the contact, we're a great hitting team this year, are the Oakland Athletics. No doubt about it. So game 1 goes to us. Joey Grubbs up against Lewis Hurst. We take it. Sheldon Palmer with the W. He might have blown it late. Or Sheldon Palmer's long relief. No, he's mid-relief. He's mid-relief, yeah, so it's not that he blew it. We just won. Sonny Gray, 3-0 to start the season. Let's see what he can do. Gets lit up, 13-4, and his ERA all of a sudden jumps up to .391. Don't worry about it, Sonny Gray. All right, Jose Fernandez versus Andrew Heaney. We lose at 9-5. Gustavo Bacara versus Vince Velasquez. We lose at 7-1. All right, well, the runs against are really hurting here. Ken Shockley versus, what the fuck? The LA Angels. All right, they light our asses up, man. 26 runs in the first 3 games, and game 4, Grubbs, he gets it. All right, so good job there, Grubbs. All right, man. All right, so 11-9. Let's go one more. Yeah, we have to get a month done before we can take a look at the growth stats, if there are any. So Sonny Gray versus Montero, we win it 6-4. Good job, Sonny Gray. Fernandez versus Reyes, we win it 9-5. Good job. Bacara versus Taijuan Walker, the snake, and we beat him 5-4. Chris Carrera, long relief pitcher again. Ken Shockley's having a great season, man. 4-1. This is what I mean about all the younger players. I mean, I held on to Sonny Gray, but we have a lot of starting pitchers that are just on the brink of ready to go, you know. And if I give them one good year, or if I give them the chance and they have one good year, they could be ready by next season, like mid to high 80s, maybe even low 90s. I've seen it before. Joey Grubbs up against Robert Stevenson. We win it 12-0. Good job there, Grubbs. Another shutout. And Sonny Gray, who's 4-1. Last game of the month, and he takes it. So a great start to the season for Sonny Gray. The Oakland Athletics are 1 month in. Let me just go ahead here. Take a look at the team. All right, so Devin Newton had a strong month. Luis Gonzalez had a good month. Alfred Deaton raked in April. Armando Armas swung a hot bat. Johnny Bridges was hit hard. And April was a tough month for Edgar Ordonez. All right, so let me go to take a look at, what's his name? Perky Nips. So he hasn't grown much just yet, boys. Only 19 at-bats. He's hitting .474 with an on-base of 545, good, and a slugging percentage of 947. So just keep him on the bench, whoever our coach is, and let this guy continue to develop. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. So let me just go to the lineups quickly, take a look at everybody, who's hitting and who's not. Jude Aguero's hitting 270, good. Phil Germano's hitting 313, really good. David Cato's hitting 277, good. Miguel Sano's hitting 368. Let's see what kind of season Miguel Sano's having. 368 on-base percentage of 423. 12 home runs, 27 RBI, fantastic. Kyle Schwarber, what's he hitting? 323, good. So this has been a great signing so far. 5 home runs, 27 RBI, hitting 323 with an on-base percentage of 414. Hell yeah. Baez is hitting 313. Geraldo Silva's hitting 237. Patrick Mesa's only hitting 227. Interesting. Numbers might be dropping off a little bit right there. And Walter Chang's only hitting 222. On the bench, Perky Nips is hitting 474. Nakajima's hitting 186. Jim Raymond's hitting 261. And Ricky Dutremble is hitting 302. Okay. So let's go. You know what? Let's get a power simulation here. I want to get one more month done in this video. Let's power sim. All right. So I like the way our team is playing. There's not going to be any small changes based on one series or not. We got to just simulate a chunk. Currently, our record is 21-11, so I'm liking it. Well, it's an important message. What's this? Hang on a second. Completed. Blah, blah, blah. Yep. And pending. Padres. Okay, so there's nothing about that. I don't need to slow down for that. So just keep it up, boys. You know what? I'm not even going to follow the pitchers. Just good luck. I want to see who's producing for us. These last 2 weeks, not so good, though. Starting off against the New York Mets. Let's see, to the end of the month. All right, so today is the 2023 first-year player draft. Yeah, we'll do the draft in this video. That's fine. So oh my God, there's so many compensatory draft picks. All these teams put qualifying offers. Man, Chicago lost 2 players. Pittsburgh lost 2 players. We got the 11th right down there. All right, so we got the 21st pick and the 11th pick of the second or the compensatory round. So let's just go with this. Let's see if the computer was able to uncover any players for us. All right, so accuracy, yeah, there's going to be some players available. Let me go to power. 80 and a 75. All right, so there are 3 players here at the top, but they haven't been uncovered. Richie McGraw, right fielder. He's switch hitter, 65 overall, 75 potential. Definitely a power hitter of the future. Do we need power hitters, though? Or I could just sort by overall. Let me see this again. Is there anybody with a good overall that has been scouted a little bit? Andy Walls, relief pitcher, 70 overall with 80 potential. My God, now that could change, right? But still, that's what I'm looking for. So 65 overall, 70 overall, 70 overall. Nelson Rodriguez, Puerto Rico, switch hitter, 70 overall, 75 potential already. That could be the one. 70-70, Tom Holdridge. I do need center fielder, so you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna take a chance here. All right, with this guy right here, Nelson Rodriguez. I like, if it ends up being true, 70 overall, he'll be ready to go for next season. Not that I need him, but I want to draft players like that. So there you go. And with our second pick, I'll get that other center fielder. Is he still there? No, he's not there anymore. Shit. Clark Roberts. No, I want to find guys who are overall ready, basically. Anybody? Here we go. Andy Walls. I don't want to get a relief pitcher in the second. I'll save him later on. Tom Holdridge. Was that the one? Yeah, that's the one. 70-70. I'm going to take a chance with this guy as well. I do need center fielders, so I'll grab that guy. If that relief pitcher is still there, I'll grab him up next. Let's see. Overall, relief pitcher. Nope, he's gone. Gonzo Alonso. Center fielder. All right, so let's just take some guesses here now. All the rest haven't been uncovered. So Michael Haynes, 2024, 2024. I do need center fielders. Chris Barreto. You know what? Let me get a few center fielders here. If I hit one of them, I'll be happy. So Michael Haynes, there you go. Select him to bring back, or not bring back, but bring to Oakland. Thank you very much, my man. Next up, man, there's not a lot of starting pitchers here, is there? I guess my team already uncovered them all. David Kahn, 65 overall, 70 potential. That's not great. You might as well just take a guess with some of these guys. All right, you know what? Oh, I guess there's no starting pitchers, really. Or I just didn't, the computer didn't uncover any for me. So you know what? Yeah, I will go relief pitchers. This guy should be ready in 2024. Relief pitcher right there. All right, go down. Still going, 4th round. Yeah, I'll just take some guesses here. Relief pitcher, Boone White. There you go. 5th round. I think I won't get a draft pick in the 7th round. No, I'll get it in the 6th, though. Starting pitcher, this guy's going to take forever, 2027 plus, but starting pitcher, might as well take a guess on it. And sometimes the computers do a good job for you when it comes to scouting. This time, not so much. And I'll get another relief pitcher. There you go. It's never a bad idea to have a bullpen. And after all, you've already seen how young our team is. The guys who are playing in the majors already, so we don't need to make any changes. So 8-2. So let's take a look at the team, manage roster, blah 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 blah. All right, and I want to take a look at the draft picks that we just selected. So do we have anyone good? Not the greatest draft this year. Nelson Rodriguez. Okay, so we might have some guys who are good overall, but we didn't get any good potential. So Nelson Rodriguez, he's 72 overall, switch hitter, which is good. He's got good speed, he's got good fielding, but he's C potential, so he might have already capped off, but still not a bad player. Tom Holdridge, 73 overall, C potential, good leadoff guy. But yeah, same thing here. We tried to find somebody we may have struck out. Michael Haynes, 66 overall. He's got the C potential as well. Yeah, all these guys are basically going to be around the same kind of center fielder. Chris Barreto, relief pitcher. All right, 75, very nice. Boone White, relief pitcher, 76. I do like relief pitchers in the mid-70s. Pete Doyne, that's pretty good. Starting pitcher, 59 overall. 86 potential, I'll take that. And Marshall Brister, 63 potential, 73 overall. He's already 73 overall, though. Yeah, I'll take that. He's already 73 overall. I can take that for a single A or double A squad. So that is the year 7 draft. We've already gone 2 months in. Our record is 32-23. Where do we sit? We're at the top of the AL West with the LA Angels only a half game back. So we're simulating well right now, boys. Let's take a look at who's doing what for us, all right? So, yeah, I'll go to statistics here. Hang on a second. Where the hell are they? Statistics, player stats. All right, so starting pitchers first off. Sonny Gray is 9-2. Woo, Sonny Gray, thank you. Jose Fernandez 5-3. Gustavo Bacar, all these guys down here. ERA, so Sonny Gray is having a great season, boys. He's earning his $16 million. He's 9-2 with an ERA of 2.33. That's what I'm talking about. See, I wasn't going to pay Sean Manaea $25 million to have a worse season than that. No, thank you. Jose Fernandez's ERA is a little bit high, but he's growing, which is good. Gustavo Bacara, Ken Shockley, all right, all these guys down here. I'll show you guys the WAR for the pitchers. There you go. So Sonny Gray, Jose Fernandez, Shockley, Grubbs, and Emery Bloom. Chris Carrera, though, not having the greatest season. He's the long relief pitcher for us. His ERA is 5.72. Not the greatest there. I didn't mean to leave that. Hang on. Relief pitchers. All right, so Tim Schultz, he's 0-4. God damn it, Tim. How many more blown saves have you had? Michael Coker and Sid Brennan. Let's see. Oh, my God. Tim Schultz, man. His ERA, it's crazy. He's 89 overall. I just can't get his ERA under control ever. Michael Coker looks like that. All right, let's see their blown saves. Tim Schultz's mid relief is already blown saves. Oh no, he's the closer, right? You know what? I'm doing it. He's not the closer. Sorry, he's the setup guy. I gotta put him in the mid relief. He just can't get it done. Who's having the better season, Coker or Palmer? Coker is. So you know what, Coker, you get up there. Palmer and Schultz, you guys are gonna be mid relief. All right, I'll take care of that. Statistics, player stats. All right, go back in here. Closing pitchers. Let's see who's doing it for us. So Sheldon Palmer's not having the greatest season, but Michael Alford is. 13 saves. I told you about Michael Alford, man. This guy simulates well. ERA 2.81 and WHIP 1.38. All right, very good. Not a single blown save. I keep on backing out. Stop backing out. God damn it. All right, so let's go through this. Walter Chang and Jim Raymond. Walter Chang's hitting 225 with an on-base percentage of 312. All right, not horrible, not great. Is he jumping? Is he growing? It seems like it's pretty consistent with last year. And he's dropping off a little bit still. First baseman, Miguel Sano. You know what? I'll just take a look at their stats like this. He's hitting 315 with 15 home runs, 35 RBI. Very nice. Theo Perkinips. All right, we're seeing him grow, boys. 70 overall. He's hitting 395. He's only had 13 games, but he's hitting 395, 2 home runs, on-base percentage of 452. That's what we need. We need him just to have a season like this. Hopefully those numbers continue to go up. Geraldo Silva. Looks like the contacts are evening out. Hitting 282. Very good. Third baseman, Patrick Mesa, hitting 256 with an on-base of 324. Shortstops, Baez and Nakajima. Baez hitting 259. Yeah, we're getting a lot of good hits here. Left fielders, Kyle Schwarber. Let's see. He's 330. This guy was a great designated hitter signing. 10 home runs, 42 RBIs, 330, on-base percentage of 416. Jude Aguero's hitting 246. Ricky Dutremble's hitting 300. Interesting. 110 at-bats. He's getting plenty of at-bats, and he's hitting 300. That's good for us. And right fielders, Cato and Germano. Cato's hitting 291, and Germano is hitting 320. So our team on paper is looking good. Our record is 32-23. Let me know what you guys think about the Year 7 Oakland Athletics. And in the next video, we'll take it. We might even be able to finish the season in the next video if our team continues to play well. So I will see you guys there. Hey guys, Johnny here, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give us a like, hit that subscribe button, and make sure notifications are on so you don't miss out on any new content. You can also swing by our website, which has forums and a live chat. That, along with Twitter, allows us to play with our subscribers in our GTA lobbies or the 24/7 open Minecraft server, where you can build with others or play in one of the many games across Superbia. Our Patreon account helps us support our website and the Minecraft server, and we also live stream on Twitch, where I take days off my life for your entertainment. Sonny Gray, get out of it. You stupid pieces of shit! I should have gone with Jose for Fernandez! Oh my God, pitching change. Fernandez, get your ass in there. Oh, I swear to God, baseball God just decided to all over me. Grand slam, oh yeah. Make me miss the playoffs with a first-ranked team. Year 2, 30 games above 500, no divisional win, trip to the wild card. First inning.